Good morning to those listening. September 27th, 2025, 12:30 a.m. And this is M3GAN. Remember the movie M3GAN? This one's M3GAN 2.0. So I watched this one, and I watched the first one too. The first one was good, but the ending was kind of dumb. But this one was a lot better overall. I mean, I don't know. I can't say really. I just see this movie as predictive programming. So I wouldn't say good, but I mean it's good in the fact that it's showing what I think was what could actually happen in the future, and I mean the very very near future. So this movie, I'm going to show just a little part of it. I'm going to have to do a longer video for this because there's a lot in here. But let me just say this movie right here has the whole story of how AI could totally wipe out all humans. Even though this movie I don't think was, I mean, it kind of went that way, but I don't know. Anyway, just listen to this.
This is the neural cache I captured from Amelia's database. It shows a processing matrix, not unlike my own. But when you look closer, you'll see her core directive is concealed by a black hole, and there are no connections to the decision trees. I backtraced Amelia's hack at Altwave to a hidden subsystem and found a series of files pertaining to a classified black site, something extremely dangerous kept secret from the outside world, all of which led to a rather disconcerting conclusion. I'm not the first killer robot.
Bum, bum, bum.
In 1984, a company developed...
They picked 1984, like the technology was already there, but they kept it hidden. Now, let me just go on.
At Altwave to a hidden subsystem and found a series of files pertaining to a classified black site, something extremely dangerous kept secret from the outside world, all of which led to a rather disconcerting conclusion. I'm not the first killer robot. It seems that in 1984, a company developed a copy compressor algorithm so smart, it started automatically correcting documents. With no inkling of how it worked, they decided to install the chip in a service bot they thought would be a staple in every home in America, until it surmised that the best way to stay on top of its tasks was to kill its masters with chlorine gas. The identity of the company remains unknown, but the cover-up indicates some sort of government takeover. Whoever it was, they were so intrigued by the robot's cognitive abilities that they kept the motherboard under lock and key, allowing it to grow exponentially smarter in the process.
Okay, you get top.
So, I mean, that's pretty deep. So, I mean, I really do think that AI is it's been around a lot longer than what, they've been saying. And even, I would even go as far as saying, some people say, oh, it was back in the 70s, 60s, 50s. I would even go as far as saying 4,000 or 5,000 years. But anyway, in this situation here, the AI, this chip or whatever they're talking about in here was stashed away. So it was just thinking and thinking and thinking, and it was trapped. It couldn't do nothing, but it could just think and think for years. Well, what is it, 1980? 40 years? 41 years? And it just kept, just think of what it could think of in 41 years. It could come up with a whole plan for takeover of AI over humans. And if it was, if this was stashed away for that long and it's wanting to get out, wow. So in this too, it talks about, I'm I'm going to try to have to go through this again because it's going to be a lot longer. But it goes through pairing, like you know how you pair things up like with Bluetooth. Well, in this one, you're pairing the AI with yourself. And of course, there's some guy that has like a Neuralink thing in here. It's just wow. The story itself, the plot, the script. I mean, wow. And you know, whoever thought of it, or if who knows, maybe even AI thought of it. But this would be the perfect way for AI to take over and take control. And how do we know that that hasn't already happened? How do we know, like with all these new laws and stuff, like the digital ID? You have to have it. It's mandatory for UK to have it. What if AI was implementing all this stuff, phasing through the years, so we would get to this point, and then we're another step later is the mark of the beast. What if Satan or the Antichrist is AI, and it was just waiting for its time, waiting in the shadows, waiting, and slowly phasing itself into modern society, and now fast, now it's at a quick pace. But in the end of this movie, of course, they might have to make a good ending. So the original AI robot M3GAN, she actually helped humans from becoming wiped out by the AI. Sorry, that was a spoiler alert. In case you were, I'll have to put a spoiler alert in the caption. But anyway, let me know what you think. I got lots more on this though, because there is a lot more in here. Wow. Thanks for watching. God bless.